to the punch, you. I love it. Okay, great. So guys, today we're going to open up your Mac Center. And in order to do so, everybody asks me, what's my username and password? I hope you guys don't ask me that today because, you should know that. This is something that you go to remax.net, okay? And I'm already logged in, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens after you log in. So you're going to go to remax.net and then put your username and password, and then you get into the system. What it's going to take you to is the dashboard, all right? And we'll continue on with what those functions are. But before we get started, you're going to see your face. Hopefully you're going to see your face in the right-hand corner. And if you don't see your face, that's a big problem. You probably would ask me, what's the problem? Well, here's the thing. People are looking you up without you knowing. And if they just see a Remax balloon, we call them balloon heads over here, people are probably most likely not going to give you a referral. They want to see you. They want to know everything about you before they contact you. And so they will search on your profile. And so what I want you to do is, all right, just remember this as a mental note, go to your settings, all right, and you're going to check out your profile. And what you do with this profile is you're going to look at your picture, you're going to update the account. All your personal information should be there. For example, I have over here personal summary having 23 years. Now I know it's 24 years. So I'm going to go out there and I am going to update that. All right. So I'm going to do that together. Let you guys see this. And you go to edit bio, and just a quick couple tips on the bio. Just make sure if you speak more than one language, I would highly recommend that you put not only in English, but you can put it in your second language. And then therefore, when they're actually looking at your bio, they see that you are multilingual. Now, there's other things that you can put in here for languages here. Like I speak Arabic. I also obviously speak English, and the most broken Spanish you probably can imagine. So I won't even put Spanish up there. But if you speak multi-languages, this is where you put your language, you put your hobbies and whatnot. Hopefully everybody on this call has updated their bios and their pictures, and we won't have to worry about that, okay? So that's that. That's highly important because everything that we're gonna show you today, most of everything, will most likely pull this information from Mac Center before you do anything. So if we're gonna go on Megaphone and all the things that we're gonna go over today, make sure before you do so, this is updated. Okay, so when you go on to that, I want you to go to apps. So when you go to your home screen, just let you know there's tabs over to the left, our home, apps, news, resources, whatnot. We're gonna go to apps. And now we're gonna go through a first couple over here that I feel that are highly important that I believe not everybody is taking full advantage of. So let's talk about Megaphone, and we're going to talk about high level stuff. This is not a Megaphone training, but what it's going to do is I'm going to give you some tips on what I feel, how it's going to increase your business. But before I do so, let's talk about Megaphone. I got a pictogram here for the visual learners on this call here. So this is Megaphone in a bird's eye view. You can do it from Fortify to the left over here. You see Fortify. MLS photos. You can actually do the Remax hustle videos. You can all upload those through Megaphone. Web ads, social paid ads, it can all go through Megaphone as well. It can also get leads for you and also cause awareness. So you can actually get yourself out there a little bit more. And that's what's really marketing all about. It's capturing leads and putting yourself out there for people to kind of see you, know you, and trust you. And that's the point of Megaphone. It's shareable, trackable, dynamic. I'll share this little pictogram with you after the meeting so you guys can go into depth with that. But that's what it is in a whole, as a whole. I'm gonna show you a quick video because, for those are, audio and like the picture learning. So let's talk about this.
Megaphone makes it even easier to amplify your business. Here are the top 3 reasons you'll love this tool. Megaphone makes it easy to raise brand awareness and generate leads with ads on Facebook, Google, and more. Share your rockstar results with your clients without the hassle of manually managing campaigns. Connect Megaphone to your social media to let your followers know about every new listing, open house, or closed sale. Megaphone can post listings on your social media feeds automatically for ultimate convenience. Create offline promotions too. Click Create. Promote your listings with brochures, flyers, and postcards, each automatically customized for each property. Or browse dozens of other items, seasonal messages, newsletters, even stationery. Megaphone gathers these powerful capabilities together under one roof, available on your desktop or mobile device. Amplify your business with Megaphone, a RE/MAX exclusive, available through Max Center.
All right, so what do we think on that? And before I kind of go to your feelings on that, Dennis Smith has a really good little tip here. He says, put the date you started so you don't have to change it yearly. So I would put 1998, right? Instead of putting 24 years or whatever the case may be. Really good tip. Appreciate that information, Mr. Dennis Smith. Janine had asked, is Megaphone similar to what AdWorks was? Great question. All right, we're going to get into that, okay? Because that's why really the basis of today is to let you guys know the advantages and disadvantages of each one. AdWorks, to answer that question for you, it's a lot different. AdWorks gives you the impressions. Megaphone actually gets you the lead. You can get leads from AdWorks, but it's not designed to do that. It can do that, but I'll show you how to do both. But first of all, does everybody have a clear understanding what Megaphone is after watching that video and listening to the pictogram? We're going to get into Megaphone and what it's all about. But do we have any general questions on what Megaphone is? Please ask your question. Ask your question in the chat box, and then we'll bring you on if it's a good question. All right, moving on. So Megaphone here to the right, you're going to see your information here. Hopefully your picture is there and what you can do with it. You can promote a listing, and I'm going to go there first. All right, because I have promoted listings in the past. So I'm going to go to this one here, my next door neighbor, Mr. Dan and Joan. So sold this property. So I could do a chat. You can change that to sold. Okay. And now that it's here, there's a lot of things I can do here. I can do social posts, which are free, and it'll automatically do a post for me. There's LinkedIn, Instagram, whatnot. So that could be done there. There's printed materials. I can also do a campaign. I can share this via email here. I can build a custom video, which is going on to RE/MAX Hustle. We'll get into that later. There's the social ad and whatnot. Okay, so I can do that directly from my listings. If I already have one, RE/MAX will actually do, once you're actually active on the MLS, RE/MAX will do one for you for the first week free. Okay, so you can get some leads. You're probably like, wow, how did I get this lead? Well, Megaphone created something for you, and that's what happens with that. So I'm going to go through my all-time here, and this gives you an example of how leads were created, how much engagement, what takes place on Facebook. And those are the two sources really, Facebook and Google. You can do it on LinkedIn, of course, for free. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. But promoting a listing, you can do that there. I can promote my business, meaning like I want more traffic here, right? And I could do it through mobile phone, or if I want my search sightings here or my home evaluation, I would just click on there. Very, very self-explanatory. It's really easy to walk through. Again, this is not a Megaphone training. I just want to show you the capabilities. And if you ever want to know what is going on, or, Mike's going way too fast for me, and, this is kind of like all new to me. So, I just don't want to get overwhelmed. Go to RE/MAX University. And I can't wait to open this tile up because this completely changed. It was very clogged, very kind of like overwhelming. I didn't like the way you can navigate through it, but they've made these tiles so much easier. Mine is a little more complicated because I'm a broker. So there's a lot more things here with recruiting and, broker marketing and whatnot, but yours is going to be very simple. And I'd look at this is agent retention and whatnot, but all the videos will be here. You can filter here by, learning something and, pop up. I definitely encourage you guys to go through these video tiles You're like I said, yours is going to be a lot different than mine, but there's going to be all kinds of resources here. And one of the things that you can look under is Megaphone. Just put in the search bar, Megaphone, and you'll see all kinds of things here for it. I can do that now. Should pop up when I put that in. There we go. Take a tour. You can do manage tracking ad performance. All your videos are here with e-learning. They make them really quick. They make them really easy to learn. So like I said, please go to your Remax University tab, type in Megaphone. So if we go too much forward, or if you want to dive a little deeper into this, I highly recommend you do, because there's a lot of really good stuff here. So with that being said, do we have any questions on what Megaphone is, or what can we do with it? Let's see, we got a couple questions. All right, Mike Meter asks, is Megaphone and Fortify similar? They're not similar. Fortify is something that you do from an app of your phone, and you can really just put your stuff out there. There is some similarities to some capabilities that you can do, but Megaphone is really more for a paid, I want to get leads, or I want to get my name out there, right? Where Fortify is really just to be able to create some type of Instagram post or Facebook or whatnot. So good question. I got another question here from Janine. Can we use Megaphone when our listing is coming soon? My last listing, Megaphone didn't share it until it was live, and by then it was under contract. Good question. You can actually do the upcoming listings. Yes, you can. It doesn't need to be live in the MLS before it takes place. And I'm going to show you some ways to do that. But first, before we do that, we got to do our settings. Now, I'm going to show you how cool this is, because I'm going to disconnect it first, and then I'm going to connect it, because I already had them connected. So first thing I want you to know is that you can connect these with social media accounts. You heard me. You can automatically do your posting for you on Facebook, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And let me do that with you now. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to connect my social accounts. So I'm going to go to settings on the top, and then it's going to take me to here. And now I would go to social accounts and connect them. So first thing I want to do is connect my Facebook. So just press that connect button. It's going to ask you for the password. Oh, that's that simple. I've now connected my Facebook to my Megaphone account. I'll explain to you why that's important after. But I also want to do that with my LinkedIn account. All right. I've now connected my LinkedIn account. That's how simple and easy this is, okay? Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. So now that I connected my Facebook and my LinkedIn account, I'm gonna go to listing automation, the next tab over. If you guys can see it over here, listing automation. Ready how cool that, I hope you think this is cool. So this is free Facebook posts for you. Now that the Megaphone is connected to your social media account, you click on new. So I'm going to go new listings. So anytime it's new listings, I want to go to Mike. Boom. All right, Mike's there. And guess what? Save. Done. Open house, price reduction. You get the point here. Let's do it for LinkedIn. It's going to use this first 700 characters in the listing description. I just hit save. Boom. That is connected. Now, anytime I get a new listing, it's going to automatically send that on LinkedIn. Remember, we're trying to save you guys time here. You guys wear 50 hats, and my job is to save you time. So therefore, you're shaking hands and kissing babies, right? Because that's what we do. We build relationships. There's a lot of things I covered. There's a lot of questions, I'm sure. Will Facebook automatically, I think it says OST, I don't know what that means, to Instagram? Would it post? Okay, I think that's the question. Will Facebook automatically post to Instagram? Yes, you can connect your Facebook account with your Instagram, but that's not what this session is about. It's probably going to be a social media training that we're going to do in January. Great question, Sharon. Janine Dominguez says, and the things that you showed are kind of set and forget. Absolutely. I think that's a question. Is that a question or is that a statement? I think that's a statement. And I didn't see connect button for Instagram. Yeah, I didn't see one either. I didn't see one for Instagram, but I think now Facebook and Instagram are kind of linked together. Yeah, I would highly encourage you guys to link those accounts together. Therefore, you're not repeating yourself. So this is going to Facebook, and usually when you post on Facebook, it goes to Instagram. All right. Saying a lot of information here, but same thing with Twitter. I don't really have a Twitter account, so I'm going to leave that alone. Now, that's listing automation. So now that we're on a Megaphone, this is free. There's no reason for anybody not to do this, okay? If you go over to the web ad wallet, it can get a little confusing here. So I'm going to kind of go a little slow. Again, this is not a training, but I want you to understand what these capabilities are. You got to add funds. All right. So now I added funds. And by doing that, you got to put a payment method here. All right. It's going to ask you to upload your credit card information. And now that you have funds there, you can add, you add funds. And now it's in my wallet. I have $100 in my wallet, for an example. So if I ever want to create an ad, right, I'm going to go to content, and I could do all kinds of things here. Okay. Social media, I could do branded, whatever I want to do. If I want to create a listing, go to office listings, I can, whatever I want to do, whatever I want to promote, I can take care of. Okay. That's just that simple. Now, that's with promoting a listing. We talked about boosting. We talked about those kind of things. Promote my business. If I just want it for myself, I can do it on this different things. I want to do it on a mobile ad. Like I said, go through the steps. It's pretty self-explanatory. All right. That's Megaphone. Do we have any questions on Megaphone, or can we move on? Like I said, if you have, so do we have any questions on Megaphone, or do you guys know how to get to it? And we can kind of figure that out as we go, the functionalities. I highly suggest everybody kind of play with it too, because when you do so, you'll learn, right? And by doing so, you can figure out, hey, does this make sense for me or not? Like I got 42 leads from there. A lot of engagement here happened, a lot of awareness. We start putting ourselves on there. And again, you don't have to do any of your listings. They automatically pull from the MLS on this. So you'll have them here to navigate. So any other questions on Megaphone? So that's Megaphone. Again, go on there, navigate, check it out. I highly advise you do so. All right, I'm going to switch this and just Mike Safety and the agent. All right. This is really cool, guys. Boosh has come a long way, and you guys know that I've been dogging Boosh for a couple years now, and I think that they've come a long way. A lot of the glitches have really gotten better, and it's just a work in progress. They're trying to be the #1 CRM. They want a deal processor. They want so many things with Boosh, and it creates the website. You can control it. There's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts with Boosh. That's why they try to do 50 things at once instead of doing 5 things perfect. So whether they did a good job or bad job, I'm not here to judge that, but I want to let you know they've gotten a lot better. So I'm here to tell you about Boosh because I now feel comfortable telling you about Boosh. So here's how it works. So you're at the deal dashboard. Dashboard, you can set this up so many different ways. Now this dashboard, you go to edit widgets. And now this is pretty cool. I can move it around. I can change some. I can add some. I see some people popping in. You can add a deal calendar, campaign. You can do so many different things if I want it on my dashboard. But that's kind of how you do it. All right. So just to go back to it, here's the dashboard. Edit widgets. I can move them around. I can add more widgets by doing that, and I can actually remove them. So if I want to get rid of the calendar, gone, done. So now my dashboard, like I like it, it shows me like, what do I have open? And this is old. Don't look at these numbers. I haven't updated it since about 6 months ago. So anyway, dashboard can be open deals. And let's just talk about that. All right. Cause there's some really cool stuff. I really want you to pay attention in this presentation here, because it's really, I think, I love this. This is the best part about Boosh. All right. So now if I go to deals, it's going to list my deals, and you got to manually add them. Okay. It's not automatically going to pull that. So we're going to do that together. You're going to add a deal. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, anytime, and it's a buy, and it's still or let's just say it's pending, right? I could change that. Price 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And now edit commission. So 2.5% because it's the buy end. Get this out of the way. There we go. Save that. So it knows my total GCI. It's kind of projected. When am I going to close this thing? I'm going to close this thing on my birthday, January 19th. Subliminal message, January 19th, birthday, Mike Safety. All right. I got you muted, or else I'd hear a lot of crack ups. But anyway, here we go. Primary that's not important. Just go ahead and add deal. Okay, now I just added that deal. So now 1, 2, 3 anytime street will show up. I did it twice, but now this is cool. Now please pay attention. So now there's things I need to do, right? There's a task that for each deal I have. I'm going crazy. I got 5 deals, 6 deals, 7 deals, whatever the case may be. I don't, but I'm just saying hypothetically, if I do, I want to make sure I have a plan for this, right? So it could be, I want to apply a task plan. I'm going to view the task plans. Those are buy or sell, right? So I'm going to make sure this is a buy. And I added these, by the way. I added these tasks, something manually you got to do. All right. And now I'm going to hit save, and it will automatically take me there. Now I'm going to show you what we're talking about and what these task plans are. This is what it looks like. It's going to show me, I have to do my KV core alerts before, when they're a prospect, when they're active, what to expect. I'll show you what that looks like, what I send out. Pending, just make sure, send a copy of the signed offer to seller's agent. All the things that I need to take care of in this action plan. Now I'm going to go back to it because I know I'm going really, really fast. All right, let's go back to Mr. Anytime Street. All right, so now I click on this, it'll automatically take me there. But since I got 2 duplicates, ready for this, I can go there and automatically say the deal fell through. Let's just say this deal fell through. Done. Keep any tasks or complete them. I'm going to complete them, finish it. So that's gone. Now, let's go to this deal that I just put in here, and it says 1, 2, 3 Anytime Street. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to say pending now, right? And look at this beautiful thing that pops up. Book home inspection. Oh, forgot to do so. All right, now I did it. Once I click on it, it's gone. Confirm the buyer is getting quotes from homeowners insurance. All right, we forget to do that, right? Let's make sure it gets done. Inspection notice due. Wow, I made this date. So to now, this particular day is on the 10th or the 17th, whenever it is your contingency is due for the inspection, just let them know, hey, look, we got 1 or 2 days left. Boom, done. Now, resolve inspector's notice. Obviously, you guys know there could be an RR here. So I want to make sure that's sent out. Is my time to do so. That's done. All right, confirm buyer approved seller disclosure sheet. Done. You guys get the point here. Loan CR, done. Complete Avid, complete final walkthrough. Anything that I need in the task that needs to be done for this deal, I'm going to make sure it's done, because guess what's going to happen? I'm going to go to my dashboard, and guess what it's going to show? It's going to show that I'm incomplete. 7 left, 7 open tasks. So I got to get them done in the meantime. Now, ready for this? I can take this deal and push it to closed. And guess what happens when I move that over? You guessed it. I have to do more tasks. Remove buyer from drip campaign. That's done. All right. Update contact tags. Done. Send handwritten notes. Jeff will love that. Send a closing gift. Done. Follow-up email. I mean, don't you guys think this is unbelievable? I love this. That's personally. So do we have any questions? When I click on the Booge app, it doesn't open this center. Well, we'll find out. That's awesome that you're I knew you were looking into it. I didn't know you were going to try to do it for the first quarter. That's that'd be very helpful, because I think we have a lot of luxury agents that are here with this office that are doing all kinds of great things. and we just don't know what's out there, and we just need to be educated on that. So thank you for bringing them to us. So that is luxury. Again, you guys can go over the collections app and you get a free Zoom account. I'm not sure how great that is because I think it's limited to like 40 minutes or whatnot. I actually pay for my own Zoom. Look, I'm not going to be able to go through all these, but again, the last tab that I kind of brought up in the beginning, I'm going to go to the end with, is the Remax University. You guys have to start using this. Start going out there. And then, what you can do there is just make sure you just navigate and just see what's out there. And then the best way to do so is to just put something in there as far as your search tab, and then, start navigating. There's a plethora of knowledge. There's all kinds of things that you can kind of learn. Anything that's on Mac Center is in these videos. And they're, like I said, they're quick videos. So that's that. That is the end of the presentation.